Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm honored to have been invited here this morning to help celebrate and recognize the incredible staff here at Princeton Nursing and Rehabilitation for the incredible work you've done on behalf of the community for the past 2 years. I have with me a mayoral proclamation, if you'll allow me to read it at this time. Whereas, in late 2019, a novel pathogen emerged and quickly spread across the world to later be known as COVID-19. And whereas COVID-19 was classified as a pandemic by the World Health Organization on March 11, 2020, and whereas on March 31, 2020, the first positive case of COVID-19 was confirmed in our community, and whereas COVID-19 is an acute danger to residents of long-term care facilities, including Princeton Nursing and Rehabilitation, and whereas faced with the prospect of protecting their residents from an unknown and deadly disease, the staff of Princeton Nursing and Rehabilitation rose to the occasion, performing their duties with a selflessness and dedication worthy of admiration. And whereas these staff, already entrusted with the awesome responsibility of caring for our aged loved ones in the twilight of their lives, became more than caregivers, but family to their charges in the place of cherished relatives forced to stay apart. And whereas this affection and care shown to the residents of Princeton Nursing and Rehabilitation was a comforting constant in a world otherwise set adrift by that pandemic, and whereas 44 employees of Princeton Nursing and Rehabilitation have served their residents unceasingly since March 1st, 2020, despite the suffering and difficulties that have consumed the world since the pandemic began, and whereas these staff have stayed at their posts, nobly upholding their duties, going above and beyond to serve and cherish our loved ones, especially when we could not. And whereas these staff deserve a depth of gratitude beyond words to express for what they have done for us. Now therefore, I, William Dakota Young, Mayor of the City of Princeton, Kentucky, do hereby proclaim before all those present that these 44 individuals have earned the title of Enduring Hero of the COVID-19 pandemic, worthy of our highest praise and deepest thanks. And I call on all members of our community to afford them the adulation and acclamation so richly deserved for their unyielding perseverance, courage, and grace in the face of such unimaginable adversity. On behalf of myself, the City Council, and the community, thank you for your service.
Thank you, Mayor. Appreciate it. Of course, as the mayor said, today is Enduring Heroes Day in our company. Long-term care has suffered great losses of employees over the last year. Over 260,000 have left, but ours chose to stay. But we thought today, to start our day, we as staff wanted to remember those that have gone on. We lost two wonderful employees that did so much for this facility. Their smiles we miss every day. We have memorials in there to them, and we look at them every day and remember what they stood for, and that's what we continue to strive for. We lost 21 of our beloved residents. We tried to become their families when unfortunately last year we were told by the government we had to shut the families out and visitors couldn't come. And for you all, I'm sorry for that time that you lost with your loved ones, but we tried to be their families for you. My staff loved them. We tried to help you all have as much time with them as possible. So we wanted to remember them first and foremost this morning. So I'm going to read the names of those that we lost. We'll have a moment of silence, and then we're going to do our balloon lift off in their honor. We're remembering today Jimmy Woody, June Rushing, Miss Betty Beck, Terry Oden, Luther Riley, Miss Ethel Freeman, Henry Mills, Marita Bumpus, Amanda Henderson, Sarah Brett, Dolly Sweet, James Mitchell, Michael Warner, Shirley Reed, and our two beloved employees, Georgella Partee and Ronnie Sisk. Let's just have a moment of silence for them. Okay, let's lift our balloons up and let's shine for them today. Thank you all so much for coming. Okay, y'all can let them go.